Thank you. Thank you for vesting confidence in me and allowing me to serve as the 74th President of the American College of Chest Physicians. It was an incredible experience, one which I will cherish throughout my life. It has bestowed upon me a unique perspective, one that has broadened my horizons, deepened my respect for global cultures and innovations, and refined my leadership skills, and certainly taught me better time management. It was a challenging year. It was the best of times. It was the most demanding of times. It reminds me of Longfellow's famous lines, "Every day sees its task begun, every day sees it close. Something accomplished, something done, has earned a night's repose." It was a challenging year, but one that I would not trade for anything. The year's successes are due in part to the close cooperation of many people. Let me begin by acknowledging the ACCP presidents with whom I worked. Doctors Darcy Marcinick, David Gutterman, Mike Bauman, K. Guntupalli, and President of the Chest Foundation, Stephanie Levine. They were an excellent resource providing mature and wise counsel. Mr. Paul Markowski, our EVP CEO, demonstrated exceptional leadership skills, initiative, and indefatigable energy. I also acknowledge the leadership of sister societies with whom I had the privilege of working, CCSC, FERS, and others. The year was made significantly easier by an involved, engaged, and thoughtful board. Each member of the board brought a special skill set and helped steer the college in a strategic direction. Let me also acknowledge others in my ACCP family. Doctors Ed Rosenau, Alan Goldberg, Alvin Thomas, Paul Kwale, Udaya Prakash, Mark Rosen, Robbie Johnson, Sue Pingleton, Richard Irwin, the late Om Sharma, and many others for their steadfast friendship and guidance. There is a tremendous resource that I frequently tapped into: the ACCP staff, who are bright, eager to help, and able to capture novel ideas and guide us to new horizons. My colleagues at New York Methodist Hospital, Brooklyn, unflinchingly picked up my clinical responsibilities. Without their help and support, much of what I have achieved would not have been possible. Thank you. I'm also proud to acknowledge the presence of the CEO of my hospital, Mr. Mark Mundy, Senior Vice President, Ms. Lauren Yedvad, and Chair of Surgery, Dr. Anthony Tortolani. I thank them for their participation in today's ceremony. And finally, a word about my home family. My parents, Abdul and Qamar Raoof, children, Sana and Sahir, and wife, Sabiha, are here. The 4-year presidency track, culminating in frequent absences from home and nights spent in the hospital to stay abreast with the day job, were truly taxing on them. Their help, support, and encouragement were vital to me. Thank you for your understanding and all the sacrifices you made for me. And now about our major accomplishments this year. Our accomplishments this year reflect the vision dedication, selfless hard work, and exceptional talent of the ACCP members and staff. Let us begin with leadership development. He who influences the thoughts of his times influences all the times that follow. Thomas Kempis. As a college, we should strive to instill change, inspiring and mentoring others, and leading our organization in a strategic direction. An energized task force under the direction of Lisa Moores defined leadership skills and implemented them, including the new leadership development web page. Let me elaborate on the web page. Our thanks to Bernie Roth and his team for the compilation of mentorship stories posted on the web page. I urge you to read them. They will help you understand the qualities that make ACCP mentors so magnanimous and so inspiring. Next, CHEST 2012. Many new opportunities have broadened the scope of the meeting. Thank you, Doreen Edrizzo-Harris and the Scientific Program Committee. All new daily opening sessions feature internationally renowned speakers presenting on diversity, leadership, and innovations in healthcare. Other opportunities include a radiology self-study station and new radiology cases iPad apps with radiographic and associated pathology images. Thank you, Anthony Saleh, for a job well done. 3-hour intensive learning opportunities in the ACCP Simulation Center. Play Incentives Spirometer, a fun but serious game. Thank you, Bill Kelly, for showing us how we can have fun while continuing our education. Meet our colleagues at the network's open house today to learn about involvement opportunities and join our e-communities. Thank you, Jay Peters and Bert Lesnick. Ladies and gentlemen, the list goes on and on. Next, our expanded global outreach. ACCP has been called a college without walls. This year, ACCP hosted several new international education courses, including the first joint ACCP Israel Society of Pulmonology course, courses at International Medical Center Jeddah and in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and held the first annual India Chest Challenge contest. The winners are here. We strengthened our collaboration with Chinese Thoracic Society, which will lead to several projects next year. Another exciting development is Chest World Congress, scheduled for March 2014 in Madrid, in collaboration with Spanish Society of Pulmonology and Thoracic Surgery. Our international colleagues can take advantage of a chest conference closer to home. Thank you, Richard Irwin, Joan Soriano, and Mark Rosen. Speaking of the impact of global outreach, can you imagine Mark Rosen, considered by his close circle of friends to be truly omnivorous? He eats anything that runs, flies, crawls, or swims. Mark Rosen actually went vegan for 4 days when he was lecturing to 150 Indian physicians in Moscow. The power of global outreach. Mark, I hope we are friends. You can imagine what his priorities were when Mark first landed in New York. Next, the launch of new ACCP headquarters building. ACCP purchased property for a new ACCP headquarters building. Ladies and gentlemen, the target completion date, October 2013, is just in time for CHEST 2013 in Chicago. Be there. Next, new educational offerings. The repertoire of educational offerings has truly diversified. Just a few highlights include 3 new evidence-based guidelines, including the one on venous thromboembolism and non-small cell lung cancer collaborative projects. A 6-year reaccreditation from ACCME with commendation. 30 participants completing the ACCP Certificate of Completion course in critical care ultrasound. Next, implementing new technology platforms. ACCP is overhauling its IT infrastructure to better serve its members. A significant milestone this year was the launch of ACCP's e-community, which has enabled closed discussions, information exchange, resource sharing, and professional networking amongst ACCP members. All 23 networks of the college are now live in the e-community, and more groups will be added in the future. Several innovative platforms have recently been launched. Several new ACCP apps have recently been developed. We are poised to fulfill the needs of our new millennial colleagues. Next, healthcare reform. The current iteration of healthcare reform makes the model of independent private practice difficult to sustain. After hearing the issues of members, the ACCP published a series of 7 articles in CHEST Physician to address member concerns ranging from legislative and regulatory changes to surviving private practice to the top 10 things a practitioner can do to prepare. Next, branding of pulmonary diseases worldwide. ACCP was part of a global effort to brand pulmonary diseases, working in concert with FIRS to increase public awareness of lung diseases across, as CNN would say, 5 continents. The World Spirometry Day was shining proof of this successful endeavor. We stand 150,000 members strong in the area of critical care through our alliance in the CCSC. As a public education campaign, the One Breath website was redesigned, incorporating Facebook and Twitter. Members of the ACCP, the state of our existence is strong. We began an initiative, commencing in New York, I'm proud to state, of holding regional board meetings in conjunction with outreach events to percolate to the grassroots level. We exceeded all budget targets. Our membership grew to 18,522. We are strong indeed. And now a word to our new FCCPs. Today, you are in Atlanta, which sparkles with an impressive legacy of leadership. We welcome you with open arms to the ACCP. We salute your years of hard work and applaud your accomplishments. John Maxwell had once remarked, "Knowing how to do the job is the accomplishment of labor. Showing others is the accomplishment of a teacher. Making sure the work is done by others is the accomplishment of a manager." Inspiring others to do better work is the accomplishment of a leader. You all have leadership skills. Embellish them, enhance them through the ACCP. Join the networks. Link up with others through the e-community. Get engrossed in the One Breath campaign. Volunteer to be a part of a committee or moderate at Chess 2013. Hundreds of opportunities await. Reach out and pick many. As I end my term as president of the ACCP, I know the college is in good hands, your hands. Thank you and God bless you.